What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9. We got some great information and some pictures for Season 9. So if you're worried about spoilers, stop watching now. Spoiler warning. I said it in the thumbnail and here, but I don't want to ruin anything for you if you don't want to know this information. It may or may not occur. It's not confirmed 100%, but we got some great information that may occur, and I'm very excited about it. So let me know your thoughts, guys. As always, it's a discussion video, but if you love The Walking Dead and you're new to the channel, join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. I hope you do. We talk about The Walking Dead and various content all the time. Now, this information from the Spoiling Dead fans is not confirmed, but I just want to put it out there that it may or may not occur. The Saviors apparently have a little camp outside of the sanctuary. There's several of them living in tents. There's some Saviors that aren't really happy with Rick. They mock him by flipping him off. Daryl supposedly hits a new character with a frying pan. I have no other context for this. Our source thinks he hits a new character named Jed, who is possibly played by Zach McGowan. So Zach McGowan is right there next to Pollyanna McIntosh. He's the guy with the long hair. And we saw this picture on Instagram, and it could be that he's on the show. May or may not happen, but it'd be pretty cool. He has a following on other shows. We talked about him on a whole other video. Check it out if you're interested. Also in this picture is Regina. And the last time I posted this picture, people were like, didn't Regina die? I don't think so. I think she clearly gets shot in the leg right there in the season 8 finale. Rosita comes in and takes out the other Saviors, but Regina probably lives. I think she lives for season 9. We'll see if she's the leader of the sanctuary or what, but she's in that picture, so she's probably filming for The Walking Dead season 9, but we'll have to wait and see. Come on, October. But someone, we don't know who, is picking off the Saviors one by one. They are getting stabbed, but it seems to be a mystery person who keeps killing the Saviors while they are out camping in their tents. Apparently Rick has taken their guns, the Saviors' guns. The Saviors want them back to protect themselves against whoever is killing them off, but Rick refuses. The Saviors try to take the guns back, but fail. I don't know the details of the scene, but Daryl is somehow involved. Saviors might be moving back inside the sanctuary now. So it's pretty interesting that the Saviors aren't all in the sanctuary. They're in tents. They don't really have weapons. So Rick took their guns. So that's kind of like what Negan did. So is Rick kind of turning into the new Negan? Not sure who's running the sanctuary, but there's got to be some conflict between Rick, the Saviors. The Saviors aren't just going to go away, and we'll see how it plays out. The Saviors are probably going to be a pain in the butt for the rest of the series, but who's going to run the Saviors? We just don't know yet, because in the comic, it's Dwight, but Dwight was booted out by Daryl, and what Daryl said to Dwight was, if you ever come around and show your face again, he'll kill him. So we'll see what happens there. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, but who do you think runs the sanctuary? Regina? Arat? Laura? One of the wives? All of the wives? Someone else? A new character? We just don't know yet, but I'm excited to find out. So we got some potential filming news for 5/4, May 24th. Rumored filming was Rick, Daryl, Jerry, and Carol. There was probably more, but they're not sure who it was. And on 5/25, they appeared to be at Alexandria. Things were very quiet, and there was one report of someone witnessing Michonne and Rosita leaving in the transport vans. There's also a possibility that they did a little bit of work at the studio too. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about Rosita and if she was seen filming because of the comic storyline around this point in the comics that may come to the show. So if you know the comics, you know what we're talking about. But we just don't know yet because they filmed a lot at the studio, maybe at the hilltop or the sanctuary or both or all over. So when they go to the studio, we just don't know yet. But there was a mystery woman there. We just don't know who it was. It was so far away. Is it Tara? Is it Rosita? Is it an extra? Is it someone else? And we're just not sure right now. But once I find out, I will share it with you guys in a video. Don't worry about that. I love the sign right here, and it's simple. Welcome to Alexandria. No plunders and vengeance and all that stuff. Just a simple welcome to Alexandria. We'll see how it plays out, if they're just letting people in or it's just a new beginning, a new sign, no vengeance, no plunders, anything like that. Now, I commented on the sign from this picture here. It was kind of far away and you couldn't really tell what it was, but people were like, a new sign, it's just paint and that. It could be just painted on, but the quality just looks better. It looks like the letters are almost raised, like the sign is done really well. Now, I know in the comic it was that way, but to me, how could they make this sign? It's not a big deal. I was just curious for your thoughts. But overall, I think the new beginning storyline is coming this season. People are thinking that it could be a 2-year time jump. It doesn't really matter if it's 2 or 3 years. It's going to be longer than a couple months. So a lot of things are going to be different for Alexandria, Hilltop, Maggie, Rick, and a bunch of different characters. I love the tennis balls on the spikes there, safety first. But ultimately, I think The Walking Dead Season 9 is going to be very good. A New Beginning storyline is a good comic storyline that'll translate very well to the show. Alexandria is going to look very different. I can't wait to get some pictures of the windmill that's in the process of being built right now. The city of Sonoy has the permits for it. They can have it up for 3 years, I believe is the plan. So 3 more years of The Walking Dead, potentially. Pretty cool stuff. So they'll be filming season 10, 11, and 12 if it's 3 years from now. And I think that would be perfect. I think a 3-season run after these seasons, so 9, 10, 11, and 12, would be awesome for the show. Hopefully it doesn't get too watered down and the cast and the crew don't leave, or there's money problems or finance problems or whatever, or lawsuits or whatever happens with the show over time. But I just want the quality to be there as well. I love this drone picture, the aerial shot of Alexandria. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait to get more and more of them from the various spoiler sites, the Spoiling Dead fans, and all the other sites that do it. They do a great job. Props to them for sure. Alexandria in Sonoy, if you haven't been there, I highly recommend checking it out. Now, I want to talk about this picture right here. A couple people have sent me this. Jacob's definitely one of them, so thank you for this point right here. Look at Father Gabriel's eye, his right eye. It kind of looks like John's right eye as well. John is a savior. I don't think we've seen him on the show yet. I think it's really after the war that you really see him. He's connected with things after the war. But John's right eye definitely looks messed up, just like Father Gabriel's eye, right? I see the connection right there. So is that the eye comic connection with John and Father Gabriel? We'll see if it happens or if Father Gabriel's eye is okay. But the New Beginning storyline, or a New Beginning storyline from the comics, looks to be where the show is picking up for season 9. I'm excited for it. It should be a good story for season 9 into season 10, the first half, the second half. A lot of good stuff is there for season 9 to be entertaining. The Whispers coming around with Alpha and Beta and Lydia. I'm not sure how they're going to do the Lydia thing with Carl, if it's going to be a new connection with Enid or Daryl or what, but I would assume that Whispers into Screams is going to be the second half of The Walking Dead Season 9. We'll see how it plays out. I can't wait. How about you guys? But let's talk about Dwight a little bit. Now, the last time we saw him, he was getting sent away by Daryl, and which is a big difference from the comics. Dwight takes over the sanctuary and runs the Saviors after the war. He could still do that, or it could be totally different. So when Dwight was kicked out by Daryl, Daryl clearly says to him, "Don't show your face again or I'll kill you. Don't come around here and show your face again or I'll kill you," is what Daryl says to Dwight. That's pretty interesting that he says, "Don't show your face." So we can see his face right there, but what group doesn't show their faces? The Whisperers. So he could be connected with the Whisperers, and so could Sherry, but we have to wait and see. That would be a major difference from the comic to the show. Now, when he went back to the house, whether it was Sherry and Dwight's house before the apocalypse or during the apocalypse or what it was, either this house is connected with Dwight and Sherry. He went back there and saw the note with the infinity sign on it. And if you know the comics, you know that Alpha has an infinity sign on her belt. So will Sherry be connected with the Whispers? Is she recruiting Dwight to join her as a Whisper? Is she going to be Alpha? Is she going to be someone else? Or is she just Sherry recruiting Dwight to be a Whisperer? Now in the comics, he does put on the Whisperer skin to blend in during the Whisperer War. Pretty awesome stuff, and it's a good tactic. And Dwight turns out to be a very important person against the Whisperers and a pretty awesome character. We'll see how his connection with Daryl is, because Daryl's not in the comic, Dwight is. So how can Dwight and Daryl coexist? But I think Dwight could be connected with the Whisperers, which would be a big change from the comic to the show and the show from the comic. So that'd be kind of cool. Only time will tell. We'll see what Angela Kang and Scott Gimple and Robert Kirkman have up their sleeves for season 9. But that's just a little theory that I was thinking about Dwight being connected with the Whisperers. What do you think, guys? So new sign, new beginning. What's happening to the Saviors? The Saviors are getting taken out by a lone person. Is it Tara? Is it Rosita? Is it Daryl? Is it someone else? Is it someone we didn't even think about? Is it Dwight? Is it Sherry? Is it somebody we haven't even met yet? I'm not sure. Again, this is not confirmed information 100%. It may or may not occur. It's just what's been out there right there going around for The Walking Dead Season 9. Let me know your thoughts, guys. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers. We have prizes and giveaways coming up for our subscribers. And as always, guys, believe in yourself with hard work, dedication, whatever you want to do in life. Believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.